Let's talk about Earth Day, which is being marked across the globe on Monday to support environmental conservation efforts. The day is dedicated to raising awareness and promoting sustainability of the planet Earth. Aman Kumar Himanshu has more on this.
Mata bhumihi putro aham prithviya. ये धरती हमारी माँ.
April 22nd marks the World Earth Day. The day is observed as an international event to pledge support for environment protection. The theme for 2024 World Earth Day is Planet versus Plastics. On this day, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterated country's commitment to environmental protection. Prime Minister has reaffirmed commitment to nurture nature to ensure a better future for our planet. Various programs are held to sensitize people. In Porbandar, cycle rally was organized to raise awareness on 54th World Earth Day. Health Minister Mansukh Mandviya participated in a cycle rally and urged people to ensure safe earth for future generations. This day reminds us the importance of environment conservation and sustainability, encouraging to come together and take action for a healthier planet and brighter future. UN Chief Antonio Guterres said it is important to stand united for the planet.
On Earth Day, we must stand for our planet. A planet threatened by climate change, by pollution, by biodiversity loss. A planet that needs to be rescued. So we must unite and we must mobilize all our efforts for climate action, to protect biodiversity, and to support all those, namely the indigenous communities, that are teaching us how to take care of planet Earth.
Nowadays, human civilization is at a crossroad owing to a large looming planetary climate crisis. Unquestionably, human indulgence with the nature is the culprit of this crisis. But India's Vedic culture is a complete set of doctrines for living in perfect harmony with nature. The verses in the Vedas manifest the relationship that ought to exist between biotic and abiotic components of nature for the well-being of all. In Vedic culture, the earth is considered the divine mother and human beings as her offspring. The Hindu Taittiriya Upanishad tells us, from Brahman arises space, from space arises air, from air arises fire, from fire arises water, and from water arises earth. Earth, the densest of all, is the ground upon which life originates and flourishes. For Indians, the earth is a divine and organic entity, metaphysically and metaphorically. Hindu culture have always believed that all creatures on earth are interconnected. They worship these elements for their sacredness and divine energy. This Earth Day serves as a reminder that everyone has a shared responsibility for the health of the planet and that corporations, governments, communities and individuals must work together to achieve this goal. Aman Kumar Himanshu's report for DD India.
In Uganda, one teacher is taking action against plastic pollution and tree cutting as the world marks International Earth Day. Isabel Nakiria reports from Uganda.
Rachel Akol is fighting plastic pollution in the classroom. The Ugandan teacher has created a tree made from plastic bottles to create awareness among her learners. The tree has manila paper used as leaves, and each leaf has information on environment pollution. Akol calls her innovation a robot tree.
I drew leaves so that they would give their responses, but I felt it was not coming out well. I went onto the manila, drew the same leaves. I felt I needed to better it. Then now, when the junior achiever students were making out the link fences, I went and asked them, can't you make for me a tree? And that tree, they said yes. I gave them the picture. I said I want a tree, but the tree must be out of bottles.
The National Environment Management Authority says over 130,000 metric tons of plastic are littered in Kampala annually. Of this, 42% is left uncollected. Most of the uncollected plastic causes toxic runoff into soil and water bodies. Scientists say plastic is made from harmful chemicals that are a danger to health and the environment. ACOL is trying to find solutions to proper disposal of plastic by recycling it into a teaching aid. She also chose a tree to bring out awareness about the dangers of tree cutting on the environment. She says her teaching tool is empowering her learners to be actors in environmental conservation.
You're giving room for the learners to appreciate first nature, and also to appreciate that they can also be part of the lesson. They contribute, because when you group them, even the one that would have not spoken will be sharing. And after sharing, they're all having what they've shared and you pin there.
Globally, states are pushing for a 60% reduction in plastic by 2040. In Uganda, the initiative, the Green Schools Project, supports innovations like ACOL's by giving opportunities to young people to actively participate in climate solutions.
The only fact that we are using something that has been recycled from plastics means that we are being told to recycle and to protect the environment. Then the other thing is to be creative with the things that are around us. For example, these plastic bottles. We didn't expect that something brilliant like that would come out of plastic bottles.
The Environment Agency says plastic pollution has led to poor water and air quality, loss of soil fertility, and death of livestock and fish. While ACOL and her students are taking a step in the right direction to rid the environment of plastic, environmentalists are calling for an end to plastic for a healthy planet. Isabel Nakiria in Kampala, reporting for DD India.
And in some good news for higher education sector in India, in the latest Q Simons World University Rankings, Indian universities have made significant progress. In total, 69 Indian institutions have featured in the top 500 list. The president of the Q Simons, Nunzio Q, has shared the results of Indian higher education systems from QS University ranking. In a post, he said that this year, Indian universities demonstrated the highest performance improvement among all G20 nations, whereas in terms of research output, India has become one of the world's most rapidly expanding research countries. Further adding that India's higher education progress on the global stage has undoubtedly been aided by visionary policies such as the National Education Policy 2020, spearheaded by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And that's all that we have for you in this edition of DD India News Hour. But let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. For those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on DD India mobile app. The application is available on both Android and iOS platforms. Scan the QR code on the screen to download now. And we will be back with more news as it breaks here only on DD India. I'm Sakal Bhatt, and from all of us here in New Delhi, thanks for watching DD India Live. Namaskar.